Back now at Tim's barn. Tim and Jason have been swapping horses back and forth. Not a lot of people know this, but it's actually closer to the Meadows than it is Scioto. It's about 2.40 to Scioto and just over 2 hours to the Meadows. So racing these horses back and forth to the Meadows has been very beneficial for us. Tim and Jason have got a pretty good relationship now. They talk back and forth about the horses. So it's been a great fit and a great mix for us, for those two gentlemen this summer. So let's get right to it. Arctic Force, I thought, was a pretty solid 53-54 pacer. Got beat a long neck in 51-3 the other day and raced very, very good. Beach Boutique had won 3 in a row, then get roughed up a little bit, had some mucus, and then I just said, you know what, let's just let her reset, turn her out. We sent her to a rehab farm. She's in the water, actually, a water treadmill, but she's also turned out on the grass for some of the day. So a good little vacation for Beach Boutique. We'll bring her back in another probably 3 weeks or so. Bottle Red is racing well. We had to put her on Lasix, but she was beaten soundly in 51 the other day. We scoped her after no blood, which is good. She was a tiny bit short, but raced very, very well. Braemara's got a first and second at the Meadows. Hopefully he'll get in Friday at the Meadows and then race a week from Friday in Philadelphia in the Liberty Bell, I believe. Maybe the Simpson, I'm not sure. Captain's Maid, we gave her some time off. That's enough racing against 3-year-olds. So we're going to give her some time off. Now, she raced against 2-year-olds in a stake race her last start. But we're going to give her some time, let her fill out a little bit, let her grow up. She had a good summer. She put together a pretty good run there for about a month and did pretty good for us. So I'm excited to see what's going to go on with Captain's Maid towards the end of 2020. I'll Play It Alone has come back in now. He'll be ready to go very soon. Harness AM was a winner in her last start. She won very convincingly in 57 and a piece, I think, and looked very good doing it. Johan come out real good 3 weeks ago, finished up strong. Then he wasn't quite as strong. The other day was a little bit weak. He's still a little bit of blood showing in his trach. We're trying to treat him in a different way, and warm him up in a different way and race him in a different way. So this week, regardless, we're going to have him covered up. We'll get a nice easy trip into Johan, see if he responds as well as I hope he will. Oh So Pine is racing tonight at Jason's barn, but will be going to the Tim Twaddle stable shortly after this start, I believe. Well, I guess it depends on how he races tonight. Path of Totality is in to go Tuesday from the 9-hole. She should be able to get away close, see what kind of trip she can work out. Rooney Blue Chip has joined the Tim Twaddle stable for the first time. He will be racing in the Nommers 2 next week. Stonebridge Simba will be racing a week from Monday at the Meadows. Need some time just to work on a few little issues with him and give him a little bit of a reset also. And then Sebastian Yu will qualify on Thursday morning. Sebastian Yu will qualify at the Meadows. So that's it for Tim's barn. That's all the barns. We get the new inception of Jim King. What?
You talk about Globetrotting.
Oh yeah, that's right, Amy. I moved them over from Jason's barn. Globetrotting jogged the other day in 54-2. Looked great. Dave Pallone is back down to drive her on Tuesday. And also Spirit of Dio has rejoined the Tim Twaddle barn. She will race a week from Tuesday in that very same class. So now you have it. For sure you have all the barns. That's Jim King's barn, Richard Moreau, and Mark Harder in the small barns. We got Johnny McKinnon with 5 horses, Tim Twaddle, Mario, Harry, Kevin, and Jason McGinnis's barn. That is it. That is all your videos for this week. The last week. Is it the last week? Yeah, it's the last week of September. Right? Next week's October. Yes, the last week of September. I hope you guys had a great weekend. We had a great week. Whether it was scooping up those 2 Trixton horses on the on-gate sale, that was key. I think a big day for us in that regard. Broke all the babies, got them going. And then we have the way the horses race, whether it was my Jazz on Jughead Day. What a lifesaver that was. This filly she reminds me so much of the way Yes raced as a 2-year-old. Nothing really in common, except they're always in the right place at the right time. They always find a way to maximize their revenue in every single race, and they always leave it all on the track. And just for having such a horrible start to Jug Week, and then have that culminating with her winning that race was so fitting. It really was. It meant a lot to me, and it really put a smile on my face on a week that was really tough. So my Jazz raced great. I'm a Lovely Lady raced great. Then you Globetrotting, that's my girl. No Free Lunch raced great here. We just had a pretty good run all summer, and I'm very, very happy, very proud of the work everybody put in, the work that I put in. My wife for putting up with me being away, because you miss me so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? and just all of our clients for being as loyal as they've been all summer. So it's been a tough year for all of us in 2020 on planet Earth, but here at thestable.ca, it's been a pretty good year, and I am very thankful for that. So I'm off tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. I have to leave 6:30 probably. I'll leave for the Meadows. I start in race 2 with Tim's filly, and then we have White Tiger racing tomorrow and Johan racing tomorrow. So I'll race all week in Pennsylvania, and then right to Lexington for the entirety of the Lexington sale. I got a lot of work to do for Lexington. I appreciate all the help and all the messages and all the emails and phone calls about Lexington. It's going to be a great week this week coming up, and an even better week in Lexington, hopefully. We'll talk to all you guys very, very soon. Take care.